Welcome to a deep dive. And today we're diving into the career of Emmanuel Pacheco.
Okay.
Now, we hear a lot about these, success stories in tech, but this one's got layers.
It does.
It's like a really fascinating Rubik's Cube, you know what I mean?
I do.
We're going way beyond just the typical resume highlights.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be using Emmanuel's professional profile, his personal website, and wait for it, direct feedback from colleagues and clients.
Amazing.
So buckle up.
Sounds good.
This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, I think it's so fascinating to, just getting to see how Emmanuel's expertise in emerging technologies has really led to some real-world solutions.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're not just looking at job titles.
Right.
We're really trying to understand the impact he's had
Absolutely.
throughout his career, over 28 years.
Yeah, so let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Before Google Emmanuel's career path, it wasn't exactly linear.
Not at all.
It went kind of all over the place, worked across different industries, even dipping his toes into the world of insurance and finance.
Very diverse.
Talk about adaptability, right?
It really suggests an early comfort with complex systems.
Yeah.
Navigating, figuring things out.
Right.
And this becomes a recurring theme that we see kind of throughout his career.
Right.
By not specializing in one specific area right away, he actually gained a much broader perspective,
That's a good point.
which arguably is even more valuable in today's interconnected tech landscape.
Okay, now let's talk Google.
Let's do it.
He held a lot of pretty interesting positions,
He did.
like enterprise sales rep for digital native businesses,
Yeah.
field sales manager for central tech enterprise accounts,
Wow.
and even head of central greenfield acquisitions.
Wow.
Not exactly like the most common terms that you hear every day.
So let's break down what those actually mean.
Yeah, please.
Essentially, he was responsible for bringing new business to Google Cloud,
Okay.
managing those client relationships, and leading expansions into new market segments,
I see.
kind of what we call greenfield opportunities.
Okay.
These roles require a really strategic mind,
Yeah.
someone who can not only close deals,
Right.
but also cultivate those long-term partnerships.
And it seems like he has a real knack for that, right?
Yes,
Like, his track record at Google is stellar.
it is.
I mean, we're talking multiple awards, including the very prestigious 2021 North America Googleyness Award.
Yeah, it's a big one.
That's not just about, sales numbers, right?
Right.
It's really about embodying those core values of Google.
That's key.
It suggests that beyond his technical skills,
Yeah.
he also possesses, those kind of intangible qualities like collaboration,
Yes.
mentorship, going the extra mile.
Yeah.
All those things that really foster a positive work environment
Absolutely.
and ultimately contribute to the bottom line.
Makes a huge difference.
Speaking of going above and beyond,
Oh, yeah.
did you know he holds a Guinness World Record?
You mean for the world's largest conductor's baton?
That's the one.
Yes. I have to admit that one really caught my eye.
Yeah, it's not every day that you see a technologist
Yeah.
leading the Google Orchestra with a 16-foot baton.
16 feet.
It's amazing, right?
That's incredible.
And they built it themselves.
Yeah.
Emmanuel, two colleagues, and the Google Orchestra.
Wow.
But this wasn't just a publicity stunt.
No, it was a part of a larger initiative
Okay.
to celebrate Google's commitment to innovation and inclusivity.
I like that.
It speaks to, I think, a desire to bring people together,
Mm-hmm.
to break down those barriers between different teams and disciplines.
Uh-huh.
And we can really see that community building spirit reflected in a lot of his work.
That's true. Now, we can't talk about Emmanuel without mentioning his passion for solving problems,
So absolutely.
specifically Rubik's Cubes.
Oh, yeah.
He's practically a Rubik's Cube evangelist.
He's very passionate about that.
It's more than just a hobby for him, though, right?
It really is. It's like a window into his problem-solving process.
Yeah.
He often compares, tackling a complex challenge to solving a Rubik's Cube,
Uh-huh.
breaking it down layer by layer,
Yeah.
finding patterns and making strategic moves
Right.
to achieve that desired outcome.
That's a good analogy.
And he uses that analogy to teach and inspire others.
He doesn't just teach anyone, though.
Well,
He has hosted an official Google Talk with Erner Rubik himself
no, really?
in London.
Wow.
The inventor of the Rubik's Cube.
Of course.
That's pretty impressive.
That is impressive. Not only does it demonstrate a genuine passion,
Yeah.
but it highlights his ability to, to leverage that passion to create these unique experiences
Mhm.
and connect with these influential figures in such unexpected ways.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh, there's more.
There's more. He created the Google Cube Club,
What?
which now boasts over 13,840 Googlers worldwide.
Wow, that's amazing.
He's even organized Google Meets with Rubik's Cube world champion Felix Zemdegs.
No way.
Talk about bringing your hobby to work.
That's incredible. He really sees the value in bringing people together, not just for work, but for shared interests.
Yeah.
Creating that sense of community, even around something that seems as simple as a Rubik's Cube,
Right.
can really foster collaboration and build those stronger relationships.
That's a good point.
That's a leadership quality that should not be underestimated.
So we've got this, technologist who's comfortable across different industries.
Yeah.
Excels at Google, wins prestigious awards, breaks world records, builds communities.
It's quite a combination.
It's quite a combination.
And that's before we even get to what his colleagues and clients have to say.
That's right.
But maybe we should save those testimonials for part 2
Good idea.
to let all this really sink in for our listeners.
Yeah, this deep dive is just getting started.
It is.
We'll be right back to explore what makes Emmanuel such a valuable asset to his clients and colleagues.
Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of Emmanuel Pacheco. We've established he's a high achiever.
Yeah.
With a pretty unique blend of technical skills and community-building spirit.
It's a good combo.
But now I think it's time to shift gears a little bit.
Okay.
And really see how these qualities translate into tangible results for his clients.
Great idea. So we have some compelling feedback from industry leaders who have worked directly with Emmanuel. Excellent. First up, we have Christine Day, the CIO of Questrad,
Okay.
which is a leading online brokerage. And she was particularly impressed with Emmanuel's ability to, keep pace with Questrad's rapid growth and their, constantly changing needs.
That's noteworthy because it highlights this key aspect of, successful client relationships, adaptability, especially in today's, crazy dynamic business environment.
Right.
One size fits all just doesn't cut it.
Nope.
Emmanuel seems to understand that. And he customizes his approach to meet those specific needs
It seems like it.
of each client.
And Christine even went further, saying that Google is the only vendor she meets with regularly.
Wow, that's a big statement.
Yeah, it speaks volumes about the trust and value that Emmanuel has cultivated.
It suggests he's not just trying to sell a product.
Yeah, right.
He's positioning himself as a trusted advisor.
I see.
Someone who genuinely understands their business goals and their challenges.
And that's a powerful differentiator in any industry, really.
Yeah, it is.
Then we have Tony Safoyan, the CEO of SADA Systems,
Okay.
which is a major Google Cloud partner.
Right.
He described Emmanuel as being exceptionally organized and strategic.
I like that.
Someone who goes above and beyond to make sure everyone is set up for success.
It sounds like he's very proactive,
Yeah.
anticipating his clients' needs, connecting them with the right resources
Yeah.
and the right expertise.
Right. Within that huge Google ecosystem.
Exactly. And this is where his deep understanding of Google Cloud's offerings,
Right.
along with his really strong internal network, really shines.
It's a good point.
That internal network is so key
It is.
to get things done.
And it's not just about that technical expertise, though, right?
Right.
Tony also emphasized that Emmanuel is beloved by customers.
I love that.
Highlighting that personal touch that can make all the difference.
Building rapport and genuine connections is crucial
Yeah.
for long-term success.
Yeah. Absolutely.
People want to work with people that they trust
Yeah.
and enjoy interacting with. It seems like Emmanuel understands that
Yeah.
fostering those strong relationships is just as important as that technical proficiency.
We also have Marina Prisiev,
Okay.
Director of Engineering at Questrad.
Uh-huh.
And she echoed that sentiment. She was so grateful for Emmanuel's help in organizing personalized Google Cloud training
Wow.
for over 160 of their engineers.
That's going above and beyond for sure.
That's a great example of going beyond just the initial sale to provide ongoing support and really empower the clients to fully leverage, the solution that they've invested in.
It's about fostering a true partnership
Yeah.
for that long-term success.
And we can't forget Paul Melnick,
Okay.
who is the CEO of StrataPrime,
Mhm.
a real estate data and analytics firm.
Right.
He also chimed in and said that he really appreciated Emmanuel's unique and refreshing approach to customer engagement.
What does that look like?
Well, he actually said that Emmanuel injects fun into the sales cycle while remaining incredibly effective.
Okay, that's interesting. It challenges the stereotype
Yeah,
of the overly serious, all-business tech salesperson.
totally.
So it seems like Emmanuel has found a way to bring his, authentic personality to the table, build that rapport,
Yeah.
and make the process more enjoyable for everybody involved.
It's a reminder that you don't have to sacrifice effectiveness
Yeah,
for authenticity.
totally.
In fact, the two can work together
Absolutely.
to create a more positive and productive experience.
Couldn't agree more.
And it's not just CEOs singing his praises. We also have feedback from, individuals who work closely with him
Okay.
on specific projects. One example is Ali Nafi,
Okay.
Director of Operations at Quistred.
Uh-huh.
He specifically mentioned Emmanuel's, tireless efforts in supporting their SRE transformation,
That's huge.
especially during, those critical moments when things got really stressful.
Yeah, that's when you really see what people are made of.
You see who can handle the pressure, right?
Yeah.
He's described as, someone who remains calm under pressure,
Uh-huh.
provides really valuable guidance,
Yeah.
and ensures the projects stay on track,
Right.
even when you have those unexpected challenges.
That's invaluable, especially in those fast-paced, high-stakes environments.
Yeah, those are the qualities you really need in those situations.
It speaks to his reliability.
Right.
And commitment to his client's success.
Yeah, he's not just there for the initial sale, right?
No, he's there to support them through the entire journey,
Right.
ensuring they achieve their desired outcome.
And that's a consistent theme that we see, throughout this feedback. Definitely assisting with team skill development, to recommending partners, to, continuously seeking feedback for improvement.
Right.
He just goes above and beyond to deliver this really comprehensive and personalized experience.
It's clear he's invested in their success,
Yeah,
and they recognize and appreciate that.
they do.
So before we move on to, Emmanuel's own insights into his approach,
Yeah, okay.
let's take a closer look at those Strengths Finder results,
Yeah.
which I think might shed some light on what really drives his success.
All right, this is where we get to go a little deeper
We do.
and understand, what makes Emmanuel tick.
Love it.
And, his results are pretty fascinating.
Okay, tell me more.
His top 5 strengths
Okay.
are maximizer, strategic, activator, positivity, and woo.
Talk about a winning combination.
It really is. So let's break those down a bit for our listener.
Sounds good.
Starting with maximizer.
Okay.
This suggests someone who's really driven to achieve excellence, not just adequacy, right?
Right, not just getting by.
It means focusing on strengths,
Yeah.
both in oneself and others,
Mm-hmm.
and pushing those strengths to their limits.
I like it.
He actually has a quote about this where he says, excellence, not average, is my measure.
Very powerful.
You can really see this philosophy play out in his work, his relationships, and even his passion for Rubik's Cubes.
Book a theme.
Next up, we have strategic,
Okay.
which highlights his ability to really see that big picture, assess situations objectively, and develop those plans to navigate complexity and achieve goals.
Right, so if we look at his career trajectory, it's clear that strategic thinking has played a significant role
Absolutely.
in his success.
He has another great quote where he
What's
says,
that?
I create alternative ways to sort through the clutter and find the best route.
I like that. So he's not just following, a set path.
Right.
He's constantly evaluating those options, anticipating challenges, and finding that most effective way forward.
So then we have activator,
Okay.
which explains his bias for action.
Right.
That drive to make things happen.
Yeah.
When can we start? Is a question that he frequently asks.
The good question.
It's a very good question.
It is.
This strength is so invaluable in fast-paced environments where initiative and a proactive mindset are key.
You got to be able to move quickly.
He doesn't wait for instructions or permission.
Right.
He just takes ownership and drives projects forward.
I love it.
And his positive energy, it's really contagious.
It is. He's known for being generous with praise, quick with a smile, always looking for that positive in any situation.
And that is the positivity strength shining through.
Yes, and it's not just about, being cheerful and upbeat.
Right.
It's about fostering that positive work environment, uplifting others, approaching challenges with a can-do attitude.
And finally, we have
Okay.
this strength is all about winning others over.
Right.
Building rapport, forging those connections.
It's no surprise that someone with this strength excels at building those relationships,
It makes sense.
both internally and with those clients.
Right. It's about connecting with people on a personal level, understanding their needs, and building that trust.
You know, it's the human element that often makes the difference.
Absolutely.
And Emmanuel seems to have mastered it.
So there you have it.
Mhm.
Emmanuel's top 5 strengths.
Yeah.
They really paint a vivid picture of someone who is not only skilled, but also driven,
Right.
strategic,
Yeah.
action-oriented, positive, and a natural relationship builder.
Those are all fantastic qualities.
And these qualities are reflected in everything that we've explored so far.
Totally.
From his impressive career trajectory to the, overwhelmingly positive feedback from clients and colleagues.
It's a good reminder that technical skills are important,
Yeah,
but it's often those intangible qualities that really set individuals apart
absolutely.
and enable them to achieve those, remarkable things.
So true.
But the real magic happens when those strengths are combined with a genuine passion for what you do and a desire to make a positive impact.
So that's what we're going to explore in the final part
Can't wait.
of our deep dive.
Oh.
Welcome back to the final part of our Emmanuel Pacheco deep dive.
We're right.
We've covered a lot of ground,
We are.
from that diverse career path to the Guinness World Record,
Yes.
and those incredible client testimonials.
It's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
And I think we've uncovered, some pretty valuable insights into what drives his success.
I think so.
But now I want to shift our focus to you, the listener.
All right.
What can we learn from Emmanuel's story and apply to our own careers
Good question.
and pursuits?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
It is.
I think one of the biggest takeaways is the importance of embracing a growth mindset.
I agree.
Emmanuel didn't limit himself to one specific area of expertise.
He didn't.
He continuously sought new challenges and opportunities to expand his knowledge base.
That's so crucial in today's, rapidly evolving tech landscape.
Right.
I mean, the skills that are in high demand today might be obsolete tomorrow.
That's true.
So the ability to adapt, learn, and evolve is essential for that long-term success.
Absolutely. He's not just passively waiting for the industry to change.
Right.
He's actively seeking out ways to stay ahead of the curve.
Yeah. And for instance, he pursued a negotiation mastery certification
Okay.
from Harvard Business School online.
Right.
Which isn't directly related to his core technical expertise.
Right.
But it enhances his ability to navigate,
Yeah.
those complex business deals and relationships.
It really demonstrates a commitment to continuous learning
And
and professional development.
even in areas outside his immediate comfort zone.
Right. And this willingness to invest in himself
Yeah,
really sends a powerful message
it
to
does.
clients and colleagues alike.
What do you think that message is?
It's like, I'm not complacent. I'm always striving to improve and bring more value to the table.
And speaking of bringing value,
Yeah.
another key takeaway, I think, is the importance of building genuine relationships.
Oh, for sure.
Emmanuel clearly understands that people do business with people they trust and enjoy working with.
Absolutely.
It's not just about networking or collecting contacts.
Right.
It's about forging those authentic connections.
And he always emphasizes over-communication. Not in a spammy way, but in a way that keeps everyone informed and aligned.
In the loop.
He's also proactive in connecting people with, the resources and expertise that they need.
Yes, even if it means going outside his immediate team or department.
Right. He's constantly building bridges.
Yeah.
Fostering that collaboration, creating that sense of community.
And that approach extends beyond his professional life, too.
Yeah, think about his passion for Rubik's Cubes.
Oh, yeah?
He didn't keep that to himself.
No, he created a club.
Right.
Organized events.
Yeah.
Even connected with world champions.
Uh-huh.
All because he wanted to share that passion.
Right.
And connect with like-minded individuals.
It speaks to a mindset that's not solely focused on individual achievement.
No, it's about creating opportunities for shared experiences and collective growth.
And that's a powerful leadership quality.
Absolutely. It's a reminder that success isn't a zero-sum game.
No.
When you lift others up and create opportunities for collaboration, everyone benefits.
It's true. And let's not forget the importance of finding your passion.
Yes.
And letting it fuel your work.
I love that.
Emmanuel's enthusiasm for Rubik's Cubes is contagious.
It is.
It's a reminder that work doesn't have to be grudgery.
Right.
When you find something you genuinely enjoy, it doesn't feel like work.
It becomes a source of energy and inspiration.
And even if your passion isn't directly related to your job, finding ways to integrate it into your work can bring a fresh perspective.
Yes.
And enhance your overall experience.
Like, think about how Emmanuel uses the Rubik's Cube to teach problem-solving skills.
Right.
Or how he organized that incredible event with the Google Orchestra.
Exactly. It's about finding those creative intersections between what you love and what you do professionally.
And sometimes that passion can even open up those unexpected doors.
It's true.
Like that Google talk with Erno Rubik himself.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive, we encourage you to reflect on Emmanuel's journey and ask yourself,
Okay, I'm listening.
What are my passions? How can I leverage my strengths to make a positive impact? And how can I create a more fulfilling and engaging work experience, both for myself and those around me?
Such great questions.
Remember, success isn't just about climbing the corporate ladder or achieving those financial milestones.
It's about finding meaning in what you do, building genuine connections, and leaving that positive mark on the world.
Emmanuel Pacheco's story is a testament to this philosophy.
It is. He's not just a successful technologist. He's a community builder, a mentor, and a constant source of inspiration.
So as you go about your day, consider this. How can you channel your inner Emmanuel?
I love it.
And bring a little bit of his magic to your own journey. This has been The Deep Dive signing off.